Hey guys, this is Jeff from Pacing the Pension. I'm just out here taking a walk around my little cul-de-sac. Got the sun on the background, so it's probably hard to see my face. Try to see if I can change it around a little bit as I go up this little hill here and everything. But just out here walking through my neighborhood, and just wanted to take a minute and reflect on what I was at the VA hospital yesterday, and it just seemed to be something I was thinking about and over the last day and a half and everything. And since I'm out here walking, I thought I'd talk about it and everything. Just, was there just for some routine maintenance yesterday, just getting some stuff checked out. Just needed some mechanics to be able to look at it versus just operator level stuff, and just so I could keep going again. And one thing I saw though, was a lot of people there looked like they were just deadlining themselves, right? Not dead, but just like they were trying to deadline themselves to say they were comfortable just sitting on the couch or going, and their only goal in life was just to be able to go from their couch to the couch to their car, and their car to the VA clinic, and go back, from the clinic back to the house to sit on the couch again. And I just wanted to be able to get out there and tell all of my other fellow brothers and sisters in arms that were out there, been doing stuff, have been many years fighting for this country. That doesn't have to be your life, man. Get out there and enjoy the rest of your life, Get your body back out there. Enjoy yourself. You spent so many times, so many years. Why are you just letting yourself go? Just say, I'm done, mission complete. And to sit on the couch and do nothing. Get your body back out there. Be active, do stuff. Be able to go out there for your family and enjoy it, instead of just saying, okay, well, I did my mission, and just now my mission is just to sit on the couch. Enjoy your life, man. Enjoy your life. Got to get out there, and I just look at it from my own aspect. I retired about 7 years ago from the Army, and initially I was going through some, not just operator stuff. I went through some had some mechanic level stuff that put me in the motor pool, and had some other little small deep maintenance and everything that needed to be done. But then I really realized that if I really wanted to be active in my 70s and 80s, that I needed to have some deep maintenance done. And I went and had it done, get them to do it. Yeah, it took me out of the thing for a while to get myself back out there and be able to enjoy it again, right? It took a long time. But just to be able to get out and, I had the deep maintenance done, had some fusions done, had some other surgeries done. And then, so it wasn't that I could just automatically be where I'm at today, 7 years after my retirement, to be able to say I can get out here and walk, or even get ready to do half marathons or marathons that I talked about in a couple other videos and that I'm planning for and all that. It was to do that deep, hard maintenance, to, let the VA take care of me and do the things that needed to be done. And then be able to get back on the recovery bus. So that way, I can get back into operator level maintenance, doing these walks. So that way I can enjoy my 70s and my 80s and my 90s, versus thinking that just sitting on the couch is mission complete and everything. Mission complete should be enjoying yourself. The next mission you want to be able to do. Where do I want to go to next? Where do I want to go visit? What's those bucket list things they want to take care of and be able to do? Right? Why just give up? You never gave up in your whole career in the military. Why would you give up now just because you retired? Don't give up. Look at what those next missions you want to be able to do, things you want to be able to enjoy. It just doesn't make no sense to me. Maybe it's just me, but don't let because you've retired and your body's letting down on you, go get it checked out. Let the VA, let the medical stuff take your body and get it better. Why not? Go out there so that we can enjoy it. Go enjoy your grandkids. Enjoy life in the future. There's plenty of things to be able to do in your 60s and 70s and 80s. And that's what I want to try to do. That's why I'm out here walking right now, just so I can get out there and enjoy some stuff, right? You have to be able to do that, right? Go take care of those things. The things we do in the motor pool for your Humvee or for your vehicle, you just wouldn't let it just sit out there and not start it up. You got to get out there and start that vehicle up, start your body up, get it moving, even if it's just going down the driveway, which even 3 years ago, I couldn't even walk down the driveway without hurting. And now I'm able to walk around the neighborhood, right? And I'm able to do other things and everything, but it doesn't come easy. It's not easy. I'm not going to say it's not easy, but you got to be able to start somewhere, right? You got to start somewhere and be able to get out and do things. And so that way you can have that lifespan that you really truly want to have. And it just makes a whole lot of sense to be able to want to have a lifespan, and some of it comes with having to be healthy, but it doesn't have to be 100% healthy. I was many years not being able to be 100% healthy, but knowing where the mechanic could help me out, where the VA hospital is my mechanics, where I'd go into deep surgeries, right, for the deep maintenance, to be able to start building back up that engine, building back up the legs, building back up the heart, building back up the arms, and build my strength back up and everything, right? It just takes time to be able to do those things, but you got to be able to do it. Don't just rest on the rural that, I did my 20 years, or I did this, or I did that, and I just want to be able to sit at home. If that's what you want to do, okay, right? But don't just think that that's all you have to do, right? Don't think that just because you did all that, that's what your next stage of life needs to be. Don't let that be your next stage. Let your next stage be what you want it to be. And if it means that you need to tell the VA that, hey, I want to have a quality of life. That's what I did, is like, hey, doctor, I don't want to be that guy that hurts every single day. I want to be able to have a quality of life. Help me get to a quality of life, right? And I'm not perfect at it, right? I still had things that I'm still struggling with, right? And that's why I go to routine maintenance, right? I get out of operator level maintenance and I go and see the mechanics. See the people that are smarter on my body to help me figure out what I can do better with it, so I can have that good health span and be able to have a lifespan to go with the health span, right? And then that way I can use the wealth that we all fought for, that we built up for, to be able to have that pension, be able to have the IRAs, the TSPs, all the things that we've fought for very hard, very, very hard for. And why not just go out there and enjoy it, be able to use it, versus just sitting on the couch and doing nothing with it. All right, so just be able to get out there and enjoy everything. That's all very important and everything. I just wanted to be able to, again, just get out here for just a minute and talk about, service. It doesn't have to just end after you finish your service, right? You can be able to go out there and enjoy things in life, be able to give back to your community even, and all that. But if all you think is important is that you're retired and just going to go and sit back on the couch and just say, well, I'm hurting, or this is not, this or that. Don't have to be. Don't let it be. Don't let it be you. I hope this reaches one person. If so, please give me a like. Just give me a like or subscribe, and just let me know where else I could talk about, right? Lifespan is important, right? And, you got to have some health and you got to have wealth, yes. But, you got to have a lifespan. And that lifespan doesn't need to be just sitting on the couch just because you've retired from the military. Please, just don't think you have to do that. And I hope this reaches somebody that may be needing to hear this right now and everything. And please leave me some comments, and tell me if I'm stupid, right? But, for me, opportunity to be able to get out here and explain, I was seeing some folks that just seemed like they were just down on their luck yesterday. And you don't have to be down on your luck. At least you're doing something, yes, by being there, getting seen at the clinic. That's one step forward. But don't think that just to do that, just to go back and sit on the couch. You don't have to go sit back on the couch. There's plenty of things to do. There's plenty of opportunities out there for you. And so please, by all means, get out there and enjoy your rest of your life. You deserve it. You gave up a lot of part of your life to serve our country. It's time for you to enjoy what our country has to offer. Get out there and see it. Be a part of it. Take your grandkids out and see some of the great stuff that our country has to offer and everything. So, there's so many great things that we have going on in our world. With all the other stuff going on, yeah, there's a lot of crazy going on, but there's still so many more great things going on to be able to get out and enjoy, even if it's out getting some of the great sun that our great God has to provide us. Like I'm out here tonight getting some of this golden hour sun as the sun's going down on me. Out here to be able to talk to you and be able to get my creative juices going. I know it's not very creative out here, just doing a selfie walk and talking about my health and talking about maintenance and all that, but at least I'm able to do it, and I'm willing to get out here and hopefully I'm helping one person. All right, if I can help one person, then I feel like I'm making a difference. And that's why I wanted to be able to get out there and get those thoughts out of my head, right? And maybe it can hit somebody else also. As, what I was doing yesterday and what I saw yesterday, and knowing what I've been through, my journey hasn't been easy. We're going through C5 through C7 surgery, not about 2 years ago. And then last year for the neurosurgeon to say that I was cleared to go back to operator level maintenance. And then taking my operator level maintenance and building the plan up slowly to getting the right coaches, the right driver training again to be able to go back out there and go from a walk to jogging to running, and then getting out to where I did a half marathon two weeks ago, and now planning for a full marathon later in November. But it's not easy. Still, it's not easy. I still have to go see the doctor. I still need to go through that, mechanic level maintenance and everything, and trying to see where I need to even do, level 2 maintenance if I need to, just so I can keep going. But it's not about medals. It's not about saying I'm elite or nothing like that. This guy is not elite. Okay, this guy is never going to be elite. But I just want to be able to make sure I'm doing stuff that's helping me feel better about myself, so that way I can be out there and be better for my kids, my grandkids, when my kids decide to have kids, and everything. So that's all I'm trying to do. And so I hope this reaches somebody. And again, I'm just out here trying to get a little walk in on a good evening here in middle of Kentucky. I hope, again, this reaches somebody, and hope you enjoy it. Thank you. Pacing the Pinching.